Welcome back to Surviving Mars. My name is Tobal. New colonists are arriving on day number 28 of operations. So we've got a brand new batch of people coming in. Hopefully this should fill us up quite nicely. I think we've got, mostly, if you take a look at all of our jobs, really the only things that are opened or still kind of needing to get filled up here are some of the factory jobs. So bringing in non-specialists and turning them into some type of specialty is going to be our big push coming up soon. So I'm going to add in the Martian education to the queue, and I think I'll just let it be where it's at in the queue. I don't like to... I keep interrupting the whole terraforming tree, so I think I'm just going to wait and be patient and let that finish up. While that one's landing, we are on the mission to go ahead and do... Are we doing the... No, we're doing the trade route right now. We're doing a trade run with the USA. And after that, we're going to try to do that mission where we go and capture some ice asteroids. So hopefully that'll be rather quick. Oh, wow. Our other shuttle is already done. The other rocket's already back with 77 food. Great. That's actually pretty cool. So that'll help us out quite a bit. We have tons of food now. Although I don't know if this is already counting that food or not. We just got a massive spike. I think... Yeah, it's actually counting, it's including the Spirit of Man, too. When I cycle through where all the food is at, it does include the Spirit of Man. So, very cool. We've got our new colonists here. Wonderful. Let's open up pretty much all the shifts, honestly. At this point, especially for our producers, right? We want to make sure we're doing rare metals. We'll make sure we do have all 3 research shifts open. I'll even open up the 3rd shift for medic as well. Now, electronics are going to start needing... rare metals. That's okay. I don't mind using some of the rare metals for that. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty happy with how things are right now. Again, like I mentioned before, people will start to even out, and we'll be able to get everyone in their own specialty as needed. You know, if someone is non-specialist working in the wrong role, eventually that'll get traded out if there is an actual specialist ready to go for that mission or that type of job. Let's go ahead and land this pod, or this shuttle, off to the side. And let's make sure we try to avoid any other buildings so that we don't make everything super dirty. Cool. We're a little bit under on power again. I think I'm going to have to start extending my power production a bit out more. Can you eventually get geothermal, by the way? I don't entirely know. By the way, do we need to have a power line running between all these, or can they just transfer power on their own? What I'll probably do is just this. Or do we want it in front or behind? We'll do it like this. In theory, this should transfer power over between this turbine with the rest of the line, I would think. God, I hope we don't have any of these that aren't connected. You're connected there. You're connected there. I'm actually looking to see now where all of my different power producers are connected. Are you not powered with anything? Okay, there's a little dirty line there. Okay, they're all covered together. I wasn't quite sure how those worked out, so maybe we don't need the power line just to save some time here and materials as they're starting to run the repairs. So you are getting the food out of the vessel. We are just over what we need for the capture mission. So let's go ahead and start capturing these ice asteroids. 100 fuel. And 15 machine parts. That's a lot of stuff, but we should be fine. We will make it work. We just have 100 fuel exactly, so we might run into a little bit of trouble. Let's go ahead and pause the GHG factory for a bit. That way we should wind up stockpiling more fuel, so I can get a better idea of what the balance of fuel is. I'm going to put down a couple more service industry items, because we've got a lot of folks who really don't have much to do in terms of the generalist. Do we want to have a security system down? Counters crime by renegades. Reduces sanity loss from disasters. All officers in the dome will try to prevent crime events. Let's go ahead and put a security station down. I don't know if it hinders or helps too much, but we've got people who are actual officers, so we may as well put something in there where they can go and do their specialty. I am putting in the small art store. We can't put in a small electronics store, but I think... Oh, it actually does come as a small store anyway, so we'll put this in here as well. What about other services? We've got a nursery, playground, school. Why don't we put down another research lab? We've got people who are unemployed right now anyways, And as we continue to bring more and more people into the dome, we might be able to find ourselves some more scientists. Where's the door at? Very important that people can get into their building. Is that it? I can't even tell. Okay, that's the door there. Close enough. You know what? Get into your dang building. Ugh. Alright. There we go. Beautiful. Just like I wanted it every time. We're low on polymers. We're low on machine parts. That's okay. That is alright. Anomaly has been scanned by Arrival. That's no big deal. They got some breakthroughs. I'm sure they won't come back to crush us in the face. By the way, we could trade with somebody in terms of technologies, I think. I think I saw that come up a while ago. Where did you go, my friend? You are somewhere over here. USA. Let's talk to USA. USA, my friend, what can you do with technology? We would give them interplanetary project. They would give us transport optimization. I don't know. I don't think I want to give anyone else the technology yet. Does it matter? I mean, wouldn't that help out, though? Don't we want to have more nations helping us with terraforming Mars? Or do we want all the glory to ourselves? I mean, I know what I want, but I don't know what's right for the game at this point. I love how much food we've got stockpiled. I'm super excited about that. We're better on power, finally. I think that's because we shut off the GHG factory. I might pause one of these just so we don't burn through more and more machine parts. Although, to be fair, we've got like 2 full shifts now. 3 full shifts running the machine parts. I'm going to eventually have to replace the smaller versions with the larger cousins, right? The large electronics factory, or I guess it's just a standard-sized one. Can we even make those right now? We don't even know how to make a machine parts factory. That's funny. All we can make is the polymer. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. We could get those sent to us, although we're a little bit short on money. So I'm hoping down the road we can send some stuff home. Let's see, you've already loaded up 3 of the rare metals. So that's what I was hoping for. Hopefully we can get some more. Oh, actually we only need 1 more geologist, and we'll have a full 3-shift stack of geologists here. So we're producing 7.8 of these per soul. Not too bad. That's quite a bit of raw, or sorry, the underground rare minerals, or metals. Was this going down or going up? This is going down, right? Oh, wow. So that means that even the concrete deposit still has a ton of concrete left. This one doesn't as much. But not like we're super short on concrete. I would love, like I mentioned before, to get someone up on this vista, this plateau here, so we can start extracting stuff from this rare metals deposit. There's also a scenic... I didn't even catch that part. There is some research sites. Man, I need to restart this map and just start in this particular sector. Start in Sector 16. Concrete, science, comfort, rare metals of high quality. This might have been an event. To be fair, though, that might have been an anomaly that spawned from something else. I think it came right after I scanned an anomaly, though. You know what we should do is find some colonists here. Who's someone we would like to work with? Let's see. Let's find ourselves... Let's find one of these officers. Who are you, Mr. Officer? Let's filter... I can't see their job. I think they show up as a red shirt. Isn't that what an officer is? Here we go. There's our first officer, right? Our first and only officer. Prisha Reddy. You know what, Prisha? You're going to get renamed. We're going to follow some of these folks around. So welcome to the shows, Verda. Welcome to the import over to Surviving Mars from other games. So, you know what? They're having a party here. Let's rename everyone who's around this area. So, Ho Wang, you're going to get renamed a bit. You're going to become... we're going to go with Dread. We'll also do a couple of our normal, regular folks who are around as well. Dao Ming, are you a male or a female? Too bad, Zillican. You're going to be a little bit of a change of pace. That's fine. That's fine. You're still just as useful in any form and fashion. You're really unhappy. Special effect. Oh, that's right. There was an event that you didn't see that popped up, and it basically said someone is pushing... I think it's like a covert ops thing. They're basically pushing negative stuff between the 2 factions. So the USA must have sent a covert ops mission against us, but what it did was it basically sowed discord between... You got to choose. It either was discord between... I think it was botanists. No, it was researchers and medical staff, or factory workers and geologists, maybe. So engineers and geologists. So I chose to keep the geologists and engineers happy, just for fun. I'm going to cycle through. Can I cycle randomly through people? These are drones. We have 68 colonists. Holy crap. That's really exciting. I didn't know we had this many. Resources are low. We're a little bit low on power storage right now. Yeah, a little bit. It's about to be morning, and we just got ourselves a new wind turbine. So I think we might be able to recover, although we do need to finish off these 2 wind turbines because at night I have so many solar panels that we're losing most of our energy at night. So I got to keep up the wind production, or I need to start bringing in more Stirling generators. And while useful, they do happen to eat up a bit of your polymer. How much of the machine parts are we making per day? Only 3 per day. That's super rough, mostly because we have a negative 50 performance because it's the wrong specialization. Oh man, that's rough. Are all of them in... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop the polymer production. That way maybe we can free up or refocus some of our engineers to work in the machine parts factory. Hopefully that means we'll get more machine parts per soul, because I think right now we're using 3.2. I think that means per day. So we're using 3.2 machine parts per day for maintenance. 0.9 electronics per day. We're not even making any electronics yet, although I think finally we were able to get some stored electronics in here so they could start working, not stored electronics, sorry, the stored rare metals, so they're able to start working on those.
Complete.
Okay, we've unlocked growth stimulators, which was one of the items in our terraforming tree. Terraforming subsidies, you get a one-time subsidy of $1 billion. Absolutely, we'll queue that bad boy up. Tons of research, though, so that's a bit of a bummer. But we are slowly working our way towards getting more and more research, hopefully, during the day. I do like that we're up to like 700. In fact, can I compare with anyone else what my daily research is? 400, 100, 400. So we're rocking it right now in terms of research, which is great. So we just got a new planetary anomaly that showed up, and it will require 12 hours. It will give us a breakthrough, but it's going to take 5 crew, and I think they all have to be scientists. However, I'm kind of digging that. We've got a spare rocket right now. The only downside is I was going to use that rocket to send some of our exports home, and it almost looks like it's ready to go. So maybe we'll wait, because we are a little bit short on money. And I want to be able to send myself... You can obviously see we're super short on a lot of materials right now. So I think I'd like to send this rocket home to do our first very large extraction of or export of raw or rare minerals so we can get some more money. Once that's taken care of, then I'll be quite happy to get probably this shuttle that's going to return from the Capture Ice Asteroid mission, and we'll use that to go do that planetary anomaly. We were able to get ourselves a breakthrough in multi-spiral architecture. This is oval dome, an elongated dome which has space for 2 spires. Finally! I feel like my dreams have been answered. I'm going to go ahead and take away terraforming subsidies. I know that's a free 1 billion, but I've been desperate to get a larger dome. 100 polymers. Holy cow. That would eat up all of our... It'd actually eat up all of our metal, too. That would be perfect for this spot right here that's got just tons of stuff going on up to the northeast. The only downside is I don't know how to get over there. I think there is a transport thing that will let people go from point A to point B, take like a little hop from your one dome over there. Or we could just try to relocate everything. That'd be a wee bit much, wouldn't it? But still, I want to make use of that location at some point, because extra resources, or rather extra research, will be lovely. Can I craft myself an RC dozer randomly? I can. Nah, I don't think we're doing much in terms of landscaping projects. I still don't know what all this is. Like, we've talked about the flattening stuff, yeah. The rock formations are just kind of entertaining, though. Just a random hill between your areas. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever works out for them. Let's take a look at some of our people. I've been ignoring the colonists for a little while, so let's just find some folks at random and see how they're doing. So this guy is not too happy. Now, that's the morale because of the special event. God, I hope that ends really soon. Who else is just wandering around that I can look at? I need victims, not drones. What time is it? Is it later in the day? I don't see too many people. They're probably all working hard. It's probably the morning shift. So Irma Jackson, you're sitting here. You are relatively happy. Your shopping business was closed. Although, do we have a building that's shopping per se? What will give you shopping satisfaction? Okay, so the art store or the electronics store will give you shopping satisfaction. You're pissed off because you're under that same morale special effect, but otherwise, no gaming. Had an unprepared meal. What is gaming? Is that going to be gambling? Okay, the electronics store will let you do gaming as well. 1,100 research for 50 electronic parts. Oof. That's pretty rough. I don't think we're going to be able to make that one happen. Nasa Keship, you are super happy. Why are you so happy? Oh, the sanity and the saint thing. That's great. Wow, religious people are great to have in your domes. Look at that. Plus 10 because of religious. Plus 10 because there's a saint in the same dome, or maybe just on the same colony. I think it's on dome or colony. I don't quite remember. No information about your latest comfort levels. I think that's probably one of those things where less news is good news. We've got Desislava. There we go. Took me a couple times. You weren't able to drink, and you weren't able to chat. So why weren't you able to do that, though? I thought we have all of our shifts open right now. The diner's closed. Do we need to add a third shift for some of these? Let's just do this. One person each. Oh, you know what? It's quite possible that there were so many people here and not enough staff to service them. Because I do keep cutting down the amount of people who can work there. Alright, maybe not do that. Let's try to fill those shifts as much as possible. Do we have anything we could stop? Here we go. Let's do this. Well, we only need one officer. There's only one officer. There's no real renegades at all overall. I just gave her a place to work. So there we go. That should free up some of those people who didn't have anything better to do. Okay, so our diner and spacebar are always open. The grocer, we should always have open too. Just make sure everyone can always get a chance at food. Why don't we put the art store open in the second and third shift? Both the stores.
Sector scanned. Just
for funsies. There's a bunch of people. We must be getting off a shift here. I like how the drones just kind of YOLO on through. Excuse me, coming through. Oh god. He broke his leg. Look how dirty this poor little drone looks. You need some love, little drone dude. That's a happening little spot right now. I love that. That's so cool. Alright, we're about 55% done with our Capture Ice Asteroid mission. I have no idea what's going to happen as we start to... Oh god. I made a mistake. I did not put down a waste rock spot. Or they're just so far behind that they haven't been able to do it yet. Let me fix that up real quick. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what's going to start happening with... as we start adding more of these effects to the to Mars. I almost said the Earth. Let's do some large dumping sites. Maybe out here? I don't know. That looks really crappy. In theory, the drones should be able to dump stuff. Let's put them over here, I guess. I hate to do that. That's such a large amount of space taken up. We'll put a dumping site right next to the rare metal extractor. Honestly, we may want to not do that, because I might put down another rare metals extractor here to really kind of grind this out. We don't have the people to spare right now, but down the road we might. Are you ready to go, by the way? Spirit of Man, you have almost all of your food removed. You are high priority, so that should be finished up pretty soon. So as soon as we've got the food off of you, I'll send you back home. And then once we're home, I'll probably do maybe 1 or 2 supply pods, depending on how much this makes us. And we'll take a gander at how many more specialists are home. I don't know if we got that many more applicants, though. Can I tell? I don't know if I can tell how many applicants are sitting back on Earth. I think I just have to wait until we have an available shuttle. Okay. Onward and upward. Okay, both research is done and our Spirit of Man 2 is ready to go. So Spirit of Man, go take our goodies back home. Hopefully we'll make $1 billion off of that. That'd be convenient. We were able to get, what was that? Research or something AI. Topology AI. That's drones work faster on landscaping projects. Hey, there we go. There's lake crafting. Evaporating water improves local soil quality and water on Mars. Cool. We'll put that up on the queue, because that is one of the major terraforming projects that I don't think we can do anything with at the moment. We can do temperature, and we can do the forest, but we can't do water or atmosphere yet. Although, I don't know if you can do anything with atmosphere other than just get the combination. As in terms of, like, you get your water and your temperature, and then that basically evaporation starts to form your atmosphere. No idea. We're almost 71% done. We're almost finished with that Capture Ice Asteroid mission. So, looking forward to that. I want my terraforming. I want my sweet, beautiful green Mars. It's going to look so fugly, though. It's going to look like this nasty shade of puke green and crappy brown with just areas that look poisonous as it starts to terraform. Eventually, it's going to be beautiful. Hopefully, we can get to the end and have ourselves a lovely colony. Hopefully, we can do this, by the way, before the next DLC drops, too. The one that's going to add animals. Although I think we'll be able to just incorporate it. Generally speaking, I don't think Paradox breaks anything with surviving Mars saves. Well, terraforming was a pretty big deal. But the animal one should just be you're able to import animals, right? And keep them as lovely, lovely pets. Hey, guess what? Our giant storage is done. Maybe that's all that my issue is. Where I'm not able to store more rocks. Let's make ourselves a nice, lovely design here. Who needs terraforming projects? Excuse me, I lose my voice. When we've got these... Look at that. See, that looks pretty to me. How beautiful is that? Screw terraforming. I'm just going to put a bunch of large dumps around. Okay, we're just a few percentile points away from getting that sweet mission of capturing ice asteroids. And we're about to get our payday from the Spirit of Man 2. Settling back down to Earth and selling all of our wonderful rare metals. So... 98%. Come on, baby. We're going to have an earthquake or a Marsquake, I guess. So hang on to your hats. We'll have to see. I'm scared. Oh, God. Was that it? It was just like a minute. A minute of shaking and we're done. Okay, so we got 720 million, number one. Number two, the Marsquake damaged one building. Capture ice asteroids. The capturing of ice asteroids has been successfully completed. It is a game, or in this game of Space Billiard, though, there's always a chance that the ball will hit the wrong pocket. Be ready to deal with the Marsquake, which we did. Then there's another special project, which is kind of another level of capture ice asteroids. So, did we get 5% water? We did! Very cool. I don't know where the water went to, but we've got 5%. I don't think we'd really be able to see anything yet, right? It's too low of a percentage. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with that. But either way, hey, we did a mission. I'm excited. When this gets back, we were going to, I think we're going to try to do one of these other missions, right? Wasn't it Project Ocean? 5 scientists will get a breakthrough. Yeah, I'm excited about that. We'll wind up doing that one next. And since we have some money, let's go ahead and send... Well, first let's look at the passengers. We do at least have 22 people on Earth still that are applicants. We've got one... Let me take away some of the specializations so I can figure out who's who. I need to know how many engineers and geologists we would have. Not too many. Oh yeah, there's not a whole lot of people that have a specialization right now. So we're really going to have to kind of lean on the Martian Academy when that eventually gets done. What I'm going to do, though, to help boost that process up, I'm going to go ahead and outsource some research. We can do... we would lose that $1 billion immediately. No, I'm sorry. I'm so silly. It's 1 billion or 1,000 science for 200 million. There we go. Let's go ahead and take that. We'll take that payment, get a little bit of outsourced research to help us with. I really wish we still had our genius. I really feel bad about losing him. God, that sucked. Stupid, sexy geniuses. Otherwise, let's send ourselves a supply pod because we are in desperate need of a few basic materials. We'll probably do this. I think I'm going to do these two because we can make a ton of polymers if we wanted to. Okay, that should help us out. I don't want to get too far behind. Ooh, there's a lot of parts that need to be repaired right now. So what we need is the Martian education faster than not. So let's go ahead and queue up Martian education higher than the fungi thing. In fact, I'm going to put the multi-spiral architecture at the back so we can try to get the Martian education even faster. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I was thinking of lake crafting. That's fine. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Lake crafting, and then we'll do it whatever comes up and makes sense at the time. Fair enough. So, we are on, where are we at? On day 33. We've got 71 people, 3 children. I don't think I've been noticing that children are being born. So at least people are happy enough to be having kids. There's the little buggers right there. No specialization. Just being a child, I suppose. That's their specialization right now. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the electronics and art store. We just don't have enough of these materials for anyone, I don't think. Hey, look, one of our farms just came through. Oh, and I have not looked at the soil quality in a while, but it looks like we've only had 2 harvests since we began doing the indoor farm. So, not too big of a deal. Yeah, I would love to get more engineers. We need that Martian landscape, or the Martian Academy really quick if we can get it. Hopefully the outsourced technology will help us a bit. And even once we have it, it's still going to take us some time to get everything down. So, yeah, here's to hoping we'll be able to keep it going with just the exports right now. In fact, I could... It's going to suck, though. Whenever you have someone who's not a specialist doing a job, it hurts so much. Let's see, worker performance 107. Well, hang on. Well, they happen to have the workaholic and high morale. So they're counteracting their own negative performance by being not in their specialization. But not everyone will have that level of interest. So why don't we do this? What else can we do? Anything that boosts research. What about that? This would be research progress. We'd have to take all of our geologists, which, oof, that is kind of rough. Because the geologists are the one who are getting us monies. Here is a 3 drone mission that would give us new technologies. Another breakthrough, resources. Yeah, resources. I think I want that technology boost, though. Let's load up 6 geologists. I'm going to do it because we really need to get that research completed so we can get the specialists, because we don't have any more specialists back on Earth unless we pump through the social thing. Well, here we go. I could do live from Mars. That will give us more applicants will start to appear. I don't know if this means right off the bat or if it's going to take some time to build up a reserve of applicants. Let's stick with the expedition that we're about to do. That should give us a pretty decent boost to research. I might kickstart things a bit. So is the water just somewhere else? It's 5% terraform, but it's just somewhere else, but not where we are.
Resources are low.
Oh, tell me about it. We've got low resources everywhere. This should help out. And again, you really want to be careful about losing too many resources because this is our problem. We're not able to repair most of our buildings. And then we have power losses and everything else. So it's a pretty ugly spot, to be honest with you. Maybe I should really bring, I don't know, shut down some of the superfluous buildings and just try to push out more staff into our factories and whatnot. There we go. They're starting to get more of their resources again. So they're able to craft. Let me go ahead and make the machine part factory, the electronics factory, and the polymer factory high priority so that they get their replacement parts faster. Look at that. I think we immediately expended all of the items we brought down. Crap. We're not in a happy place right now.
Sector scan.
At all. How much resources do we have? Only 9. Not too good. Not too good overall. I really need to take a better look at where we are with our production. So we're making 3.8 of these per day, and we're using 2.4 for maintenance. But that measurement might be a little bit off.
Anomaly analyzed.
Planetary anomaly analyzed. That was the mission we just did. So it got us 2,000 research right off the bat and pushed us halfway through Martian education. So that definitely was worth it. That was a crap ton of research we just got. Hooray! Excellent stuff. We also have domeless farming. Here we go. We can build an open farm. Plants edible crops at the cost of seeds. Fully grown plants are harvested by food or for food by drones. 7,000 research. Oof. That is going to be a bit of a pain to finish up. Well, that was exciting to have that mission done at least. You know what I could try to do? I keep forgetting that this isn't even this is an option. We could try to trade with these other areas, right? The other colonies. So let's talk to them about trade. You just want... you have certain deals. Crap. Oh, it's just repeatable deals, it looks like. I don't really want science. I really want raw materials at the moment in exchange for money. Oh, here we go. Request resources. What do you want? Basic resources. We need... they can't help with anything like that. Okay, there we go. That's how we do that. So let's go contact, request resources. They can't help with anything. Maybe all of us are super screwed. We could ask for more polymers. A commander with your skills may yet have some trouble from time to time. That's understandable, and we'll send help. Oh, wow. I thought it was going to offer us a trade. It reduced our standing. But they're just going to straight up send us some polymers. Well, that's nice of them. How sweet. We're going to get ourselves a foreign aid rocket. Well, lovely. That means that we should probably stick to doing a bit more diplomacy here and there. We have a lot of Oh, that's right. All the geologists left to go on that mission. Okay, well, I think I'm going to put a cut in here. And I'm going to try to analyze and come up with some better solutions for how to fix our problem of so many low parts. Because we're going to just be in this endless cycle of things that can't be repaired. And it will eventually put us into a lockdown. So I need to come up with a better solution. Probably is going to involve trying to grind out engineers and just basic people here. The non-specialists into roles like the rare metals extractor. So we can just constantly get a stream of money going back home. Alright, thank you all so much for joining me, my friends. Until next time, take care.